Hey guys, it's Sabrina from K-Darlings. Today I'm actually going to do my first K-drama review. I know that we have discussed this many times when Regina and I started the channel. One of the things that we really wanted to do was concentrate on the things that we love, which was K-pop and K-dramas. And anything that was related to things that I know that Regina loves, Japanese movies and etc. We've done a lot of K-pop reactions. And here lately we've done a lot of non-K-pop reactions. So our channel has grown way more than we ever anticipated, which is very exciting for us. We've brought in new members too. We have BJ now, and we have K-Darlings Jr. Actually K-pop Jr., but I think we're going to change it to K-Darlings Jr. What do you guys think? But the one thing that we really don't have yet is K-drama reviews. I know we've had a lot of comments of people asking, so when are you guys going to do one? Here's the hitch. Sometimes we watch the same stuff. Sometimes we don't watch the same stuff. So what we decided was there are going to be some reviews that we do separate. There'll be some reviews that I do or that BJ does and that Regina does, because there's things that we don't watch that are alike. And then there will be some reviews that we do together because we just happen to be watching the same drama, or we seem to have the same taste, and at that moment we've watched it together. So everybody knows from watching our K-pop reactions, or most everybody knows, or at least our subscribers probably know, that I am a huge fan of Korean variety shows. Really big fan of Korean variety shows. I'm addicted to them. I like them. I like being able to see the celebrities come on and learn more about them. I love to see their personalities. It's kind of how I get to know a lot of even idols, K-pop idols and stuff, when they come on the variety shows. It's an interesting way to get to know people. So it just kind of made sense that my first review would actually be on a Korean variety show, or in this case, a dating show. Maybe. I was a really big fan. I don't know if you guys remember the show Roommates. That's actually where I first met Chanyeol and Jackson from GOT7 and Chanyeol from EXO. I fell in love with that show. Like, I was really sad. I binge watched it whenever I saw it on Viki, or I don't know if it was on Drama Fever at that time, maybe before it shut down. Not Viki. Anyway, I binge watched the whole thing. I was so hooked. I was completely 100% hooked to it. And was really sad to find out that they really only had, like, what, 2 seasons? So I was heartbroken about this. And then they had the variety show, or the show We Got Married, and they had several episodes of that, and then there's so many episodes of that, and then they were like, no more. Or no more. There were a lot that I couldn't see because they wasn't subbed, but, you know, that's okay. Then they came out with the show that I cannot get enough of right now. Love Me Actually. I was already hooked to begin with when I saw who the first bachelors were that came on the show. Dongwoo, for example, from Infinite, immediate fan. So when I watched that first episode, I was already in love, okay? But there were some characters that I didn't know, and I had to actually write these names down, y'all, because, listen, I am not very good with names, or I'm really not good at pronouncing names. I'm really not good at sitting here remembering all the names I need to mention, so I wrote a list because, you know, I need that list to keep me straight. So, to begin with, when we first started the show, we saw all these characters come together and get to know each other. And it was exciting. It was different than what you would see from American TV on dating shows, okay? Because Americans tend to jump right in a little bit because they just put their feet in the water. Let's just throw that out there, okay? Their flirting is a lot more open than these guys are. So it's really a fresh of breath air to see how the Koreans do it on the dating show, because it's a lot more innocent, which to me makes it more exciting, because you don't really know what they're thinking like you would, you know, versus American TV and Korean TV, because, you know, American TV, they're kind of open. You know, I really like you. And Korean TV, you're like, I think they like each other. But it's exciting because, you know, you kind of think they do, but you gotta keep watching to see. So I immediately fell in love with, if I had to pick a couple that I fell in love with right away, it's the couple that everyone seems to be talking about, and that's Mingyu and Jian. You know, they kind of immediately hit it off to begin with. They got along great. The only aspect was that, and I'm probably not going to say this name right, Kyungwon, liked her too and went on a date. And to begin with, when he first took her on a date and he kind of told her that he liked her, I was in his corner. I was rooting for him. I was like, come on Jian, he's really cute. I never knew who this comedian was until this show. Now I'm a fan. He's really good looking, really funny, and as the show progresses, a little bit of a flirt. You know, he flirts with all the ladies that come on there. But I think that's just his way of being friendly, honestly. So, anyway, but the more episodes that we watched, I kind of warmed up to him and Jian. Until this week's episode. Actually, until, last week's episode? Or even the episode before that? Which is when they brought in Soo-hyun. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. Did she come in last week's episode or the episode before that? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. I'm still stuck on this week's episode. Okay, so we all know, for those that have been watching, knows that apparently all the guys that have come into the house that are new seem to be crushing on Jian. Okay? She's a very popular girl. Kind of jealous of her. Okay. So she's going on a lot of dates. First you had Kyunghwan, who really didn't seem to be competition because she kind of immediately put that wall up. You know, hey, we're just friends. No big deal. But then you had Sung Yoon that came in as a new castmate and immediately liked her, so asked her out on a date. And they kind of flirted a little bit in the vehicle when he drove her, you know, in the first episode that were together. And you immediately thought, okay, they have hit it off really well. She seemed to be flirting with him. He was flirting with her. Okay. Then you have Woo Jae that came in, who immediately was attracted to Jian too. Wanted to take her out on a date. They seemed to hit it off. They flirted with each other a little bit, you know, all that good stuff. Okay. So Mingyu, I guess he sees all this interaction. She's very popular. Gets jealous. Jealousy is a wicked thing, right? But at the same time, you kind of understood why he was jealous. Because, you know, here he is watching her go off with all these guys while he's not going off with any other girls. And then Soo-hyun comes along. And y'all, she was already as cute as can be when she walked in cooking those steaks for both Mingyu and Kyungwon. And I know I'm probably saying those names wrong. I'm sorry. Anyway, the first time that we were introduced to her, she was cooking and they both came in. And her and Mingyu immediately had a connection. And for all those Mingyu Jian fans, I kind of feel for Soo-hyun, okay? She's cute. She's sweet. She's shy. And when she finds her man, she finds her man. She's let everybody know, hey, I really like Mingyu. And she's kind of fought for him the last couple episodes. I'm really proud of the girl. I mean, really, I'm proud of her because she's brave. She may be shy, but hey, that's brave. That's bravado. Because, you know, Mingyu and Jian, they did make up. They kind of fixed their misunderstanding. So now there's this love triangle going on. And so I guess there's some of those that say, oh, okay, we really want Mingyu to back together with Jian. Let's make this work. I don't know how many fans there are of Mingyu and Soo-hyun, but don't kill me. I think I'm on the Mingyu Soo-hyun side because I really think that she has a lot to give him, and that she is a good fit. I might be wrong, but you know, That's the great thing about this show. You really don't know what's going to happen next. Okay. Second couple. My favorite couple. Would have to be Seung Yoon and Seon Young. Their names are alike, either that or I'm pronouncing it wrong. How cute are they? Seriously, y'all. They are the cutest couple ever. When he first gifted her that book, my heart fluttered. A lot. Okay, maybe it's the book nerd in me, but you know, if a guy gives me a book, I'm hooked. You know, here. I want to know more about you. Why? Because you just gifted me a book. Okay. I know I'm dorky, whatever. Okay, so I know that she had a relationship with Sung Kwan in the beginning, and I was really rooting for them to begin with because I really liked those two together because she was always taking care of him and he gifted her a gift and it was really super sweet. And then when Seung Yoon came in, and y'all, that episode where he sees her sitting at the table and you can tell he's excited, my heart probably fluttered like a whole lot. This is before he gave her the book. I know a lot of people were saying, oh man, what about Sung Kwan? But I guess in the way that I see it is, you know, she's been taking care of Sung Kwan this whole time. She looks out for him, she takes care of him, and here he is. Now all of a sudden he's taking care of her, which the panelists also said. You know, you hear them. Oof, my southern's coming out. You hear him. The panelists talk about this on the show, and so a lot of them agree. You know, this is why. You know, Seung Young. I don't know if I said that right. It's falling for Sung Yoon. So many names, y'all. Ooh, so many names. Okay. Aren't they adorable? Seriously, y'all. I'm rooting for them. Like, I am super rooting for them. I want them to be a couple. Like, let's make it happen. Okay? Couple number 3. Who else do we have? Okay. We've got Kyung Hwan and Ga Young. I hope I said that right. I think that out of all the female members on the show, Ga Young is the perfect mate for Kyung Hwan. Why? Because she keeps him in line, y'all. And she ain't afraid of nothing. Like, nothing. Okay? I don't know if y'all noticed that, but she's a straightforward kind of woman. So she puts it out there immediately. And I really think that's the kind of woman he needs. So I'm all for that relationship. Si-Chen. Oh, I really hate that Yoon Min left. But really, I think that she, in the very beginning, really wanted Dongwoo. Can you blame her? I can't blame her. Because honestly, y'all, I was heartbroken when Dongwoo left the show. Big time heartbroken. Because if I was one of the female members in the house, he would have been the immediate one that I picked. Because he's such a sweetheart. And I love him anyway. He's got a beautiful voice. I just love him. So it wouldn't have even been no contest. Say I was a member and he was a member all the way till now, I would not even trade, you know, period. You know, he's just who I would go with, you know. I would just go with him. Okay, anyway. So I was really hoping she would stay though after Dongwoo left, because I thought that she was a very beautiful person, and she seemed to really like Si-Chan, but she left, y'all. She left. Si-Chan just hasn't had any luck, because then he went for Ga Young, and now she's going for Kyung Hwan, and now you have Min Sun that just joined the cast. And if things keep going the way they're doing, are they going? At first, I thought it was going to really, really work out between her and Si-Chan, because their date was really cute in the beginning, and then she went on a date with Woo Jae. Y'all, how sweet was that date? They were so awkward and shy. Wu Jae kind of carried that conversation too. Really? Really? So out of all the couples, I'm really 100% rooting for Seung-yeon and Seung Young. Oh my god, their names are... I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong, or they just really are really close together. The same kind of sounds. Anyway, they're my favorite. They're my number one couple. I love them. I really hope that they work something out. Okay. And then of course Ga Young and Kyung Kwan. I really would like to see them kind of stay together. I think he needs her, honestly. Min Sun and Woo Jae, still in the air. I don't know, but I think it's going well for them, obviously. I don't know where that leaves Si-chan. But as for our love triangle, Mingyu, Jian, Soo-hyun, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of different opinions about this one. I don't know. I like Jian. I like her a lot. I really like Soo-hyun. So I just don't know. But let me tell you something. Here's the difference between this show and watching it in America. Because, you know, here in America we got like Bachelorette and The Bachelor and, well, there's a whole lot of them. Anyway, it would not be as pretty as this is right here. I mean, like, these people are really nice to each other. There's been some tough situations between Jian and Soo-hyun, and in America, or here in our culture, the women would already have had it out between each other. Yeah, and staked way bigger claim than what these ladies have done. The males would have already pounced on probably both women at one time. Mingyu, he's a sweetheart, y'all. Sweetheart. So I'm very interested to see what happens next. What is your guys' opinions? Share it with me so we can talk about it. Because I'm really looking forward to next week's episode. I'm really super excited about it. I saw the preview. I think good things are coming for two of the couples that I like. Anyway, so share away. Tell me what you think. I do know in the preview the love triangle between Mingyu and Jian and Soo-hyun is going to kind of take a turn. I know there's a car ride coming up, and apparently the girls get to choose the guy. The way it looks in the preview. Jian obviously is going to choose Mingyu, but Soo-hyun stands up and says, "Wait!" And of course that was all it showed in the preview, so our girl Soo-hyun is still going to keep fighting for Mingyu. Not that I blame her, because Mingyu is my second choice. If I had to choose a guy in the house, honestly, seriously, like, if I was in that house, first it was Dongwoo, then he left, and then after that it was Mingyu, and I would have stuck with Mingyu. So I don't blame Soo-hyun for wanting to partake in that, okay? I want to partake in that, so I don't blame her. So anyway, guys, I know I'm doing this along without Regina. I don't know if I did a very good job. This is my first time to do it. So just try to be kind, okay? I'll try to make the next one a lot better, a little bit more organized. This is my first time at it, so it's probably choppy and messy, but I'll get better. Love you guys. Bye.